Hey out there in YouTube land. So it is 2:45 a.m. on the winter solstice 2011, and I am awaiting sunrise, awaiting the birth of the sun. And I thought, while I'm up and I'm in the quiet of my house, I would do a quick video just to show my altar and to show you kind of what's on my altar and some of the things I have planned for this evening. So this, I don't know if this is going to get a good enough picture because there's so much light happening here, but this is a deer antler that, here I'll go like this so you can see, a deer antler which has been bleached by the sun, and then this is a candle that has a little golden deer on it, and it sits in a golden plate. And this is my representation of the God who's being born today. And I don't know if you can see, but I have a little golden pine cone too to represent the God. And this is my goddess. I just adore her. I found her at an antique store, and I just knew she had to come live with me. And I've tied a silver ribbon around her neck to represent her link to the moon and to represent her femininity. And she stays on this altar all year long. And to the left of my God representation, I have a green candle. And to the right, I have a red candle. And I also have a pomegranate next to my red candle to represent the goddess and her womb. And on this side, next to my green candle, I have a paper white bulb that has just begun to sprout, and it represents new life reaching towards the light of the sun, and new regrowth and rebirth. So I will be planting this guy later this evening, and I'll be eating the pomegranate later this evening. I'll open it up and allow kind of the red juice and the seeds to come out, and I'll eat those. I also, not pictured here, but I also have an apple, and the apple's kind of like beat up and kind of yucky on the outside. It's one of those apples that kind of let go too long. But as part of my ritual in the morning, I'm going to slice it in half to show the hidden pentacle on the inside, to remind me that even though things might be tough, or maybe things will occur in this year that maybe, don't at first look like blessings, it'll remind me that within everything, good or bad or messy or beautiful, that there's this hidden message from Spirit. This past year has been kind of a tough year, but in the end, it's been such a learning year and such a beautiful lesson for me, and I'm just so thankful. And I'm learning to listen to the lessons that are given to me. So I'm going to cut that apple to remind myself of having faith this time of the year. And I have a essay that I wrote about winter solstice, and about how it's a time of faith and showing, belief that things will get better even though there's no proof that there will be. And I think that that's what this holiday really boils down to, belief that the sun is going to come back even if there's no proof. Just like the ancients didn't have any proof that the sun would come back. They just had to believe that it would come back. And just like here, I find myself at the solstice again, believing that the sun's going to come back, and believing that tough situations have a hidden lesson and a hidden gift from Spirit. So that's really what I'm kind of meditating on this solstice. I also have some herbs, some dried herbs left over from the garden that I'm no longer going to use, and I'm going to burn those on our Yule bale fire in the morning. We intended on having the Yule log burn all through the night, but it started to rain, so we weren't able to do that. So anyway, this is my Yule altar, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll check in later, and blessed be.